Your grandfather fixed his car with a wrench and a Saturday afternoon. Your dad fixed his with a Haynes manual and a cold garage floor. You cannot fix yours at all. Not because you're less capable, not because you're lazy, but because the car sitting in your driveway right now contains more lines of software code than a Boeing 787 passenger jet. Right now, the average modern vehicle runs on over 150 separate electronic control units, 150 small computers, all talking to each other, all encrypted, all locked behind manufacturer firewalls that even professional mechanics cannot always access. And here's the question nobody in the automotive industry wants you asking. Who actually owns your car? You or the company that built it? 20 years ago, the repair industry was simple. A check engine light came on. You plugged in a cheap reader from Amazon. The code told you the problem. You fixed it. Done. That world is gone. In 2024, the American Automobile Association reported that the average car repair bill hit a record high, up 19% in just 3 years. That is not inflation alone. That is complexity. Meanwhile, the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics flagged something alarming. Independent repair shops are closing at an accelerating rate, not because there is less work, because they literally cannot access the tools required to do the work. Here's the human side of that statistic. Meet Scott Briggs, a third-generation mechanic in Ohio who ran his family shop for 22 years. In 2023, he turned away the Ford F-150 Lightning with a battery management fault, not because he lacked skill, because Ford's diagnostic system is proprietary, cloud-locked, and only accessible through certified Ford dealerships. Scott did not lose that job to a better mechanic. He lost it to a software license. And what is happening to Scott is happening to tens of thousands of shops across the UK, the US, and Europe right now. Modern vehicles are not mechanical machines with software added on. They are software. The mechanical parts are just the hardware it runs on. Tesla understood this first. By 2020, Tesla was pushing over-the-air software updates that physically changed how their cars accelerated, braked, and handled without a single human touching the vehicle. Every other manufacturer watched and copied. BMW now charges a monthly subscription to unlock heated seats that are already physically installed in your car. The hardware exists. The functionality is paywall. Think about what that means. You bought the car, you paid for the seats, but you do not control them. And if manufacturers can lock features behind subscriptions, they can lock repair access behind them too. Which brings us to something far darker. In 2021, Massachusetts passed a landmark right-to-repair law, forcing automakers to open vehicle data to independent shops. The automotive industry's response: they lobbied, they delayed, and several manufacturers quietly disabled the very telematics systems the law was designed to open, rendering it almost useless. As of 2024, the Federal Trade Commission called out auto manufacturers directly, stating in an official report that repair restrictions were costing American consumers billions annually. Billions. And yet the restrictions are tightening, not loosening. Stellantis, GM, and Toyota have all moved towards centralized vehicle architecture, meaning future models will have one master computer controlling almost every system. One computer, one point of access, controlled entirely by the manufacturer. While independent mechanics think they are fighting for access to old diagnostic tools, the industry is quietly building a future where the concept of independent repair becomes technically impossible. But it is not just software doing this. There is a third force accelerating everything. Dealerships are already deploying AI diagnostic systems that can predict component failure before a warning light ever appears. Bosch, one of the world's largest automotive suppliers, launched an AI-powered repair platform in 2023 that cross-references millions of repair cases in real time. It does not just diagnose. It prescribes, it orders parts, it schedules labor. The human mechanic in that system becomes becomes a pair of hands following AI instructions. And here is the brutal irony. The same AI precision that could democratize car repair, that could make diagnostics available to anyone with a smartphone, is being deployed exclusively inside manufacturer-controlled ecosystems. The technology that could free you is being used to lock you further in. Now, some experts will push back on this. They will argue that complexity is necessary for safety, that software-locked systems prevent dangerous amateur repairs on high-voltage electric vehicle batteries, that manufacturers have a legitimate liability interest in controlling who touches their vehicles. And honestly, that argument has some merit. A 400-volt battery pack is not a carburetor. And the consequences of a bad amateur repair on an electric vehicle are not a rough idle. They are a fire risk. But here is what that argument conveniently ignores. Complexity and access are not the same thing. You can make a system complex and still allow trained independent mechanics to access it. The choice to lock that access is not about safety, it is about revenue. Tesla's service revenue grew 37% in a single year, not from selling more cars, from owning the repair pipeline on the cars already sold. The safety argument is real, but it is also a remarkably convenient justification for a repair monopoly worth tens of billions of dollars. And what does this mean for you? It means the car you buy today, the one sitting outside right now, may be the last one a home mechanic can meaningfully touch. Every model year from here narrows that window a little further. Next on this channel, we are going to expose the companies already building AI tools specifically designed to break manufacturer repair locks, and the legal battles about to determine whether you have any rights over your own vehicle at all. But before that, drop it in the comments right now. Have you ever been turned away by an independent mechanic because they could not access your car's system? Because what is happening is not a trend. It is not a phase. The car manufacturers are not just selling you vehicles anymore. They are selling you a subscription to your own property. And they have not told you the cancellation terms yet.